Have you ever wondered how close am I to achieving my goal? This question, it's a universal one, isn't it? We've all been there, on the brink of surrender, feeling the weight of our ambitions pressing down on us. But here's the good news. You're not alone in this journey. From the greatest minds of our times to the everyday heroes around us, everyone grapples with this question. In the face of adversity, in the throes of doubt, the key is not to succumb, but to persist. To keep going, even when the finish line seems miles away, because often the treasures we seek are just around the corner, hidden from our view. So when you find yourself questioning your journey, wondering if your efforts are in vain, take heart, you're not lost. You're on a path that many have tread before and found success. If you have, remember this, you're closer than you think. Consider the story of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. A name synonymous with resilience and determination, Lincoln's life serves as a testament to the power of perseverance. Born into poverty in a log cabin in Kentucky, Lincoln's early life was fraught with hardship. His mother died when he was just 9 years old, leaving him and his sister in the care of their father. Despite these hurdles, Lincoln was determined to rise above his circumstances. His education was sporadic, but he was a voracious reader, teaching himself law and becoming a lawyer in Illinois. His political career, however, was marked by a series of defeats. Lincoln ran for the Illinois General Assembly and lost. He started a business that failed. He was defeated in his run for Congress, twice for the Senate and twice for the vice presidency, yet he didn't let these setbacks deter him. In 1860, he ran for the presidency of the United States and won. His victory wasn't a product of luck or chance. It was the fruit of decades of persistence and hard work. Lincoln's journey to the White House was paved with failure, rejection, and heartbreak. But he never lost sight of his goal. He never let the fear of failure stop him from pursuing his dreams. During his tenure, Lincoln faced perhaps the greatest challenge any president has ever faced, the American Civil War. He was tasked with preserving the Union, ending slavery, strengthening the federal government, and modernizing the U.S. economy. His leadership during this tumultuous time was marked by his unwavering commitment to these ideals. Even in the face of severe criticism and opposition, Lincoln stood firm. He issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all slaves in Confederate-held territory were to be set free. This was a pivotal moment in the Civil War and a significant step towards ending slavery in the United States. Lincoln's story is a powerful reminder that success is not defined by the absence of failure, but by the courage to continue in spite of it. It's about embracing every setback as an opportunity for growth and learning. It's about understanding that the road to success is often paved with obstacles, but these obstacles are not meant to deter us. They are meant to prepare us for the journey ahead. The story of Abraham Lincoln teaches us to persevere, to maintain our resolve in the face of adversity, and to never lose sight of our dreams. It's a story of a man who, despite the odds, dared to believe in the power of his dreams. And it's a story that teaches us that true success is not just about reaching our goals, but about the journey we undertake to get there. Lincoln once said, "My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure." Let us take a leaf from Lincoln's book and strive to never be content with failure. Instead, let's see it as a stepping stone towards our ultimate success. After all, it's not about how many times you fall, but about how many times you get back up. Persistence, the common thread among all successful people. What is it about persistence that makes it so potent, so transformative? Let's delve into the heart of this concept, this force that drives us towards success, towards our dreams and aspirations. Persistence is the relentless pursuit of an aim, an objective, a goal. It's the fire that keeps burning, the engine that keeps running, the heart that keeps beating. It's the refusal to accept defeat, the determination to keep pushing forward, regardless of the challenges and obstacles that stand in our way. Think of a river, a mighty river that flows from the mountains to the sea. Its journey is not always smooth or easy. It encounters rocks, falls off cliffs, meanders through valleys, and often slows down to a trickle. Yet it continues to flow, driven by the force of persistence. It carves canyons, shapes landscapes, and brings life wherever it goes. That's what persistence does. It shapes us, molds us, and transforms us. It enables us to overcome hurdles, to break through barriers, to rise above our limitations and reach for the stars. It teaches us to be resilient, to be strong, to be patient. It helps us to grow, to evolve, to become better versions of ourselves. But how do we cultivate this power of persistence? How do we harness its energy and channel it towards our goals? It starts with a dream, a vision, a purpose. It requires passion, determination, and a never-give-up attitude. It demands discipline, consistency, and a willingness to take risks. It involves setting goals, making plans, taking action, and staying focused. It's about believing in yourself, in your abilities, in your potential to succeed. Yet persistence is not just about striving and struggling. It's also about learning and growing. It's about learning from our mistakes, growing from our failures, and turning our setbacks into comebacks. It's about embracing challenges, facing fears, and turning obstacles into opportunities. It's about being patient, being resilient, and being relentless. Remember, the path to success is not always a straight line. It's a winding road, a roller coaster ride, a journey of ups and downs. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the going gets tough, when the odds seem insurmountable. But that's when you need to dig deep, to tap into your inner strength, to unleash the power of persistence. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how fast you run, or how high you climb, or how far you go. It's about how long you can keep going, how much you can endure, how hard you can fight. It's about staying the course, keeping the faith, and never losing sight of your dreams. And so, as we navigate the journey of life, let us embrace the power of persistence. Let us stay determined, stay focused, stay strong. Let us keep pushing, keep striving, keep believing, because remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. But what if success is not just about reaching the destination? Imagine, if you will, a mountaineer. He spends weeks, months, maybe even years preparing for the ascent. He endures the biting cold, the thin air, the brutal winds. He climbs, not because the view from the summit is breathtaking, but because the climb itself is. He doesn't just endure the journey, he revels in it. He cherishes every step, every stumble, every moment of doubt and fear, because he knows that the summit is just a moment. But the journey is a lifetime. Now let's transfer this analogy to our lives. We often have our eyes fixated on the prize, the end goal, the summit. But in doing so, we lose sight of the beauty of the journey. We forget that the journey itself is where we grow, where we learn, where we become the person capable of reaching that summit. You see, the journey is full of lessons that the destination simply cannot teach. It's the journey that introduces us to our strengths and our weaknesses. It's the journey that tests our resolve, our courage, our endurance. It's the journey that shapes us, molds us, and ultimately defines us. So let's redefine success. Let's not limit it to the moments of triumph, but expand it to include the trials and tribulations, the stumbles and falls, the moments of doubt and fear. Let's celebrate the journey, not just the destination. Let's understand that the journey is not a pathway to success, but success itself. Remember, the steeper the climb, the more rewarding the journey. The harder the struggle, the sweeter the victory. So embrace the journey, for it is not just a means to an end, but an end in itself. Every step you take, every failure you encounter brings you one step closer to your goal. So don't fear the journey, embrace it, cherish it, because in the end, the journey is the reward. So, are you ready to continue your journey despite the challenges? Each step you take, no matter how small, propels you forward. Every challenge faced, every hurdle overcome is a testament to your strength and determination. It's not about the destination, but the journey, the grit, the tenacity, the resilience. The story of Abraham Lincoln serves as a reminder of the power of persistence. His journey was not without its trials, but he persevered. And in doing so, he left an indelible mark on history. His story echoes the truth that success is not a straight line, but a winding path filled with setbacks and triumphs. The journey is the reward, the experience, the growth, the transformation. And the most beautiful thing about this journey, it's uniquely yours. No one else can walk this path for you. It's your journey, your success. Remember, you're closer than you think. Don't quit now.